Welcome back, everybody. Let's do this.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before. She wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sounded in the distance at the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Up or go Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame. Our story, it starts right at the end of the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. This Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate. with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey, babe, are you in? Nah, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
Oh, very good.
Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
There you go, a bit of a chill down my spine there.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstains, she saw a lady weep. She's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale. Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you of the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tight but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance.
Ooh.
Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick knack, paddy whack, one to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet.
Damn.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins are lying side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Ooh. 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 Give me a moment. I'll be back. Okay, then, everybody. So it's been about 10 minutes since I pressed pause on the camera. Just gave myself to have a cigarette, a bit of time to think about what I listened to and how powerful it actually was. First of all, I will say it was absolutely fantastic how this was done. All three parts as well. The storytelling in this was absolutely fantastic. I really, really enjoyed it. The subject matter is quite deep and dark, and quite hard hitting as well. Knowing that I've never listened to this, I've seen the suggestions that was put in the Ren reaction, and I didn't know what to expect from this. I didn't know anything about it in any way, shape, or form, so I didn't know what to expect. But what I didn't expect is how hard it kind of hits. Now, the reason why I say that is because of how this story was told. Okay, I'll be honest with you, I think it was incredible, okay? And I do think it was incredible. Um, you know, my interpretation of the song or what this trilogy is about is obviously not hard to figure out in any way, shape, or form. We have an innocent girl at the start who is murdered by a 14-year-old boy, who then is essentially then killed by a policeman, shot 4 times in the chest, which then goes into a third story of Violet, which was the most hard-hitting one out of all of them. Well, all three parts were quite all hard-hitting, but the Violet's one is the one that got me quite a lot. To be fair, it has actually taken quite an effect on me. To be honest, it was very, very well done. But that last part, the silent Violet, and then just before the end broke the silence. That bit there, and the fact of being pregnant, 9 months pregnant, and the outcome of this is that all three of these characters end up losing their lives. Yeah, it is. It's a good one. It's got me a bit speechless. I'm struggling to find the words to say what I want to say. So it's tough, to be honest. I can tell you this: is it was absolutely fantastic. Hard hitting, very hard hitting, but still very fantastic in every single way. And it's played kind of a bit of an emotional effect on me because I think it was the way this was told. Like it's how it was told, which is what's made me kind of. I'm struggling. I generally am I am struggling quite a lot here. Yeah, I actually generally really am struggling. That doesn't happen often to me when I do reactions, but it was very, very powerful. It was very, very hard hitting. It was very, very good. I thought it was absolutely incredible. Okay, I understand why everyone said you must do this 13-minute video with no gaps, and I understand it very, very well now, which has paid quite an effect on me. I can't deny it. It's paid a hell of an effect on me. I thought it was so good. I thought it was very, very well done. I don't think I really need to say much more than that, to be honest. I just think it was extremely well done. And it pulled on my emotions quite a lot. And it made me feel upset, very emotional, and speechless. And that is as far as I'm going to go with it. But I can guarantee you this 100%. It was. I can understand why so many people suggested this one to be the next one. I can. And to make sure it was a 13-minute video. Extremely well done. Extremely well done in every single way. I absolutely loved it. Every single part of this, I absolutely loved it. Yes, it had covered some really dark kind of material, but it was absolutely fantastic. And now I'm just repeating myself a little bit, but I'm generally quite speechless. So, on that note, please tell me what you think. Put it in the comments down below as normal. Which one is the next Ren reaction that you guys want me to do? Please put that in the comments down below. I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. Whatever you're doing, please take care. Goodbye.